Hey, thanks for checking out our video on single entry multi-exit leg groups. So this is a new feature in Option Omega. What we have here is a way of splitting up a backtest into different component groups to where you can exit components separately from the whole backtest as a whole. This is called single entry multi-exit, and it's found under leg groups. Here's a description of it in the bubble. If you click leg groups, what will happen is you will have the choice to move the different legs into different positions. In this case, we have a very simple iron condor, and we're just going to group them into put credit spread and call credit spread. If I run that backtest by itself, you will see that the exit of the put credit spread carried, because that was the first group, it carried through the information. But what I have here is the availability to set up a separate profit target and stop loss for the call credit spread. For instance, I can choose different metrics and close them at different times and see what impact it has on the backtest. Now, in the trade log, it will treat each trade that's exited as a separate trade. Again, single entry multi-exit is exactly what it's doing. It works pretty much other than that as you would expect, allows you to iterate very quickly on things, try to find a backtest that makes sense for you. A couple notes. Number one, if you use this feature, the backtester is not going through and doing an additional margin calculation. So keep that in mind if you have something like an open short leg that you're testing. The other thing is, if you use re-entry, it is still a single entry multi-exit. So if you use re-entry, it will put on the entire backtest again, not just the portion that you've exited. The leg groups allow you to customize the profit and the loss and the exit conditions overall of each side independently. So here's a version of this backtest year to date with intermittent stop loss on the call credit spread and no stop loss on the put credit spread, along with a little more stop loss slippage.